Garlock started in 1887 here in Palmyra, New York. We're designers. We solve the world's sealing problems with both traditional and customized solutions. Garlock makes a vast array of products, ranging from gasket sealing products to rotating equipment seals to expansion joints. We do have an expansive campus that includes 500 employees on this campus, but several thousand employees worldwide.
The KLOZURE oil seal is an oil seal for a rotating application. Anything where there is a bore and a shaft or power transmission, we can seal in grease or oils. We have sizes ranging from the very small, like 3/4 of an inch, up to about 70 inches in diameter. So during the process of manufacturing our Model 64, there's two major processes that happen. We have our metals creation process and we have our rubber element creation process. So we start off with bar stock that is anywhere between 10 to 13 feet long, depending upon the application. It's very precisely measured and cut and rolled into a very specific diameter for our applications. From there, we take it to a flash butt welder where we fuse the two ends of the ring together. Once that's completed, we then grind off the flash and precision fit it to every single application and case. It's the heavy-duty component of the seal that gives the seal itself the hoop rigidity and strength for the heavy-duty applications. When it comes to our sheet steel, we are able to form it and shear it to a very specific outside diameter and very specific height, and we turn it into a heavy-duty outer jacketing that's going to be the outside diameter of a Model 64 that then gets installed into the application. For the two main components for a Model 64 element, what we have is brass and extruded rubber. For the manufacturing of the hoop for our Model 64 element, we start off with brass coil that's a very specific thickness. We run it through a custom-made equipment that puts a profile on it and forms it into a very certain diameter. From there, we braze the hoop together to give it some rigidity and then move it along in the process. For the extrusion portion of our process, we take a raw rubber compound and feed it into an extruder. Then it extrudes a very specific size and weight extrusion in lengths or pieces depending upon the application that we're going to be molding. This is very critical because the application that we're going to be molding for in the compression pressing requires a very specific amount of rubber in order to yield a quality product. We have 23 compression presses. When we're molding our applications, our presses generally go under between 350 and 800 tons of pressure. We mold our elements anywhere between 300 and 350 degrees for a time between 8 minutes and up to 40 minutes depending upon the amount of rubber in the product that we're manufacturing. We let it cool for a period of time before we send it on to the rough picking process. And this rough picking process removes all of the heavy flash that comes from compression molding. In the assembly level, we have a couple of steps that happen. The first one is assembling the seal itself. That entails taking our outer jacketing, our element that we've manufactured, our filler ring, and we're inserting a carrier spring as well into the seal itself, creating something that can then go to our closing lathes, which is a material forming process in order to add compression along the entire seal, creating one full complete seal, mechanically capturing everything together. Once it is fully inspected and cleaned, the product then gets boxed, labeled, and then sent to our warehouse for shipping to our customers.
Motion and Garlock have been great partners for decades, both as distribution partners, but Motion is also a great supplier to us. Very recently, we were in need of a critical piece of equipment being down. Motion was able to research, find, and get us overnight the part we needed to get back up and running.